The journey of fixing your life is a long one, but it is never impossible. Nobody is perfect. We have all made mistakes in our lives, and sometimes we wish that we could go back in time to repair the damages we've done in the past. The truth is that we must forget about the past and focus on what we can control in the present. If you're watching this, you've probably reached a point in your life where you are confused about what you actually want out of life. Or maybe you're trying to recover from past mistakes. Contemplating the past will do you no good, and it will only slow you down. What we must do is analyze our decisions and give ourselves feedback on what we have done to make sure it never happens again. Only trauma and pain can teach you lessons that you would have never learned if you only lived a comfortable life. Living a comfortable life will only make you weak, and you will never become a true man. So in order to get your life on the right path, there are certain things you must do before you start your journey to become the best version of yourself. Firstly, you must realize that everything that ever happens to you in your life, good or bad, is always your fault. We are really quick to point the finger at others and blame others for our own mistakes. But the reality is that we are in control of everything that ever happens to us in our lives. You might not realize it because you have a victim mindset and feel like you deserve certain things even though you have not worked for them. Life is very fair, and the universe is very giving towards the people who put themselves out there. In order to succeed, you must be willing to take risks. Living without failures is a boring life, and more than likely you haven't accomplished anything of great importance in your life. If you are currently going through a heartbreak and feel like your life is over, your life is not over. If she left you for someone else, you must take full accountability for her reason for leaving you, because I guarantee that she would have never left a better version of yourself. You probably slacked off and steered away from your mission just to be with this girl, which is the biggest mistake you can ever make. If you recently got fired from a job that you thought would never fire you, you must sit down and think how you could have avoided this situation. Or maybe it could have been the best thing that ever happened to you. Whatever the situation is, you must find the good in everything. If something doesn't go your way, good. Figure out how to overcome the situation and emerge stronger than before. Sitting down and feeling sorry for yourself will get you nowhere. Complaining on social media about how unfair your life is pathetic. First of all, nobody cares. So if nobody else cares, why should you care? Venting on social media shows how weak you are and also shows how pathetic you are. Next comes the belief in believing that you can never change because your friends tell you you're delusional. Being delusional towards your goals is the best mindset you can adopt. You need to have some sort of crazy mindset to achieve big things, while others can't think outside of their box. Everybody wants success, but no one wants to put in the work that is attached to it. Many men idolize other men and live vicariously through others. Envision yourself in that same situation and convince yourself that you can do it too. Your mind will be your biggest opponent because your mind will try to convince you to take the path of least resistance. Nobody is motivated every day they wake up. That is impossible. Sometimes we have ups and downs, but how mentally strong are you to ignore the feeling of not being motivated because that's what it takes? Do the opposite of everybody. Sacrifice more, work more, sleep less, never quit, and never listen to the doubts. Everyone quits because everyone's lazy. If you do the opposite, you will find success. It is inevitable. It is impossible to fail if you never quit because you have a clear goal. Forget being happy. Striving to be happy all the time is pathetic. It is a hedonistic approach towards life, and it will only lead you to degeneracy. You will notice the ones who are always trying to be happy are the ones always doing drugs and drinking alcohol. They try to numb themselves from problems and try to escape reality. But reality hits you hard when you sober up and start to feel depressed afterward. That is your own body telling you that you must change. Fix your life by putting down the alcohol and dropping the drugs. Stop trying to numb yourself from reality. Life can be really cruel only if you don't strive to be better. If you strive to be better and know you are doing the right thing, no matter what happens, you know in the back of your mind that you are trying your best. If you decide to stay where you are, don't expect someone to come help you if you don't even want to help yourself. People lie to themselves all the time, but results never do. To be respected by others, you must seek change and allow people to see how serious you are, or else suffer the consequences of being mediocre. Lastly, I want to leave by saying that your closest friends and family members will always find a way to disappoint you. The ones you think will support you the most are the ones that have the most to say. Isn't it funny how strangers are always the ones to support you the most? In order to fix your life and find your purpose, you must cut off the ones who don't have your best interest. Surround yourself with winners and like-minded people who want something more out of life. Because if you only hang out with regular people, they will never understand what you want, and they will only make fun of you. It's harder than ever before to find people who understand you. Too many people think the same and never end up truly winning in life. Work hard now to accumulate the resources you need in order to network with others that are worth talking to. If someone gives you their opinion on something, look to see who said it to you and determine if it is worth listening to, because you never want to adopt the thinking of someone who you don't want to be. It's never too late, my friend. You can turn your life around in just 1 year. I've seen it happen all the time. When someone truly decides to change for the better, it excites me to see that person's full potential. Being financially free, having an aesthetic body, having the option to talk to multiple women, being able to financially provide for your family. This is all built in us, having the masculine urge to accomplish all of this and feeling proud of yourself. So if you truly want to change, commit for 1 year, just 1 year. Then come and tell me how it went. I'll be waiting. Before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe, and turn on notifications for future videos. And remember, don't forget to spend time with your loved ones, because if you don't, you will regret it in the future. Until next time, stay strong.